Hi guys, and this is Alex, and today we are going to be talking about the fall of AAA Gaming. So, let's get right into the video. So guys, basically talk about AAA Gaming. There's some a background recording of content warning, and which is not a AAA game. And so we're gonna start off here by basically the games that I very much enjoy and examples of how games that are not AAA games are bringing in um like better profit margins and just like, or I don't know if that's the right term, but for the amount of money it takes to make the game, how much money they're getting back. Um, so, content warning and this kind of genre, content warning, Lethal Company, and a few other games out there. Very simple kind of thing. You go down to somewhere, you collect an item, you leave in like kind of like a horror aspect. Now, where these games excel is because they're only multiplayer, like you can basically only play them multiplayer. They excel with having fun with your friends and just hanging out, having tons of fun, not having to worry about much. And that it really excels at that. Whereas nowadays you go and it's kind of harder to load up 2000 or newer games like 2042 or multiple other FPSs or first person or just games in general. It's a lot harder to just load one up and have fun. Whereas content warning, you just have a friend on and you're doing good, you're having fun, and you're just funny stuff is going on. Is that because it's more low poly? Yeah, but fun in a game, it really shouldn't matter whether the game is low poly, whether it's a horror game, whether it's a multiplayer game. Um, like Elden Ring. I think it might be a triple game. I don't know. It's made by a very prominent company, so I'm gonna assume so. I love Elden Ring. Great game, love it to death. It's so good. Favorite game of all time in my personal opinion. I've had so much fun on there. It's mostly single player, and it's just it's just amazing, right? That's an example of like a really good game. Open world, new kind of idea for that company, and it really did good, right? It didn't give you a guide and didn't do what Ubisoft does time and time again. It changed it up, put a release out there, and everyone loved it, right? Um, and then you have these big companies having lawsuits, like Blizzard having a lawsuit against them for some not very good things, right? All of these big name companies getting in trouble for certain things and stuff like that. And then you have the other fumble with Blizzard is, I think Overwatch 2 is the worst thing ever. I wish they just kept the original Overwatch. Maybe they add a new game in, maybe like a DLC. Oh, you pay like $5 more, or maybe everyone just owns it and it's just a DLC and you can choose to play it or not. But personally, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these Oh, another one. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. All right. That zombies mode is kind of all right. Pretty. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's not the best. It's not as good as Call of Duty World War II, right? An example of a good AAA game that was released back in the day, right? Back in the day, good AAA games every day, right? You have Call of Duty World War II. You have the Black Opses. You have the old Modern Warfares, right? You have the old Halos. You have all these great games, all the old Battlefields, Battlefield 1, like one of the last greatest games, even though I think Battlefield 5 made a little bit of a comeback. But all those games back in the day. And now you release Modern Warfare 3. You have to download a huge thing, absolute resource hog, onto your computer or whatever. And then when you go in, the unlocking system for unlocking weapons, I just think it's like really dumb. Oh, you can only unlock them here or there or there. It looks like they kind of did what Battlefield does, but Battlefield has had it in place, and that's how it's been, right? Oh, you 10 kills with this, 5 kills with this, and then you have the gun. Whereas Call of Duty World War II, oh, you get level 15. Then after you get level 15, do this, do this, do this. And I just really don't like it because I play Call of Duty casually. So basically the only thing I've utilized from that game is the zombies mode. Now the zombies mode is alright. I kind of would have liked to see a like a Call of Duty World War II type where you're in like you're just moving around and you unlock certain areas. But then again, that's not a very big issue. The overall issue is just the entire unlocking system and the games, how they're played. And I don't know, it's not what it used to be. It's new, and the campaign is horrible. Call of Duty used to be right up there with Battlefield campaigns. Probably even better, a lot better than Battlefield campaigns. But now, the 2004 Battlefield 2042 doesn't even have a campaign, and its campaign is better than Modern Warfare 3's campaign. All right, that's just simple about it. Speaking of 2042, that had to be the most disappointing thing, is seeing a game that I've waited for, a new Battlefield game that I've had been waiting for, and cost $60, just completely flop. Now, I've gotten my playtime on it, like, it's gotten better now, but it's just there's three or four major problems with it. Number one is they didn't utilize the drones enough, right? This is not in like order from best to worst. This is just me spouting. They did not utilize the drones good enough. They have this whole tab. You go to the drones tab, one drone ranger. It's just a dog thing that goes around and shoots people. Wow, that's so cool, right? One of the biggest selling points I remember is they were like, oh yeah, we're going to have drones that you can call in and stuff like that do stuff on its own. Now, there's a few things worth the class, but there's not really anything else that you call in. Alright? Another thing is, this is the biggest one. Why in tarnations did you change the class system? No one asked. No one asked for operators. No one asked for operators at all. No one ever asked for operators in the Battlefield game, yet they put it in there. Worst decision on EA's part in the entirety of their existence. That made the game horrible, right? And apart from that, and them kind of going half in and half out of the next gen with Xbox players being left out of a lot of the stuff isn't even that good. The 120 players is only on Conquest. The scope of the battle isn't even there because everyone's so spread out, and the maps are so big, right? So it just isn't that great. Another thing is this was more recent. This isn't a huge gripe. It just kind of sucks. Is the bomber that you get doesn't have bombs on it originally. It has EMPs, and you can't kill people with EMPs. I mean, you kind of can, but it's really hard to. So you have to work on your strafing. You have to do that, which is alright, okay. But I just really wish they had a bomber that had bombs on it, right? You have no standalone bomber in the game. I guess helicopters, but those don't drop bombs. Those shoot missiles. I mean, but I guess they kind of function as bombers in the kind of flow of play. So yeah, and then the other thing is this whole like a new map every few months or something. I really didn't like that. I wish they just added all the maps in at one time, Like, why did they have to do this? Now, I'm making this video mainly because Night Rain's coming out, and I really want to see that. I'll probably make another video on that. Night Rain's coming out, I really want to see it. I really want to see how it does. It's such a new concept. Souls-like, a Souls-like kind of battle royale. What's it called? Insurgency, type of game. Very, very weird concept. We'll see if it gets pulled off. You know, Dark Souls 2. I think Dark Souls 2 gets a lot more hate, but it wasn't really, Miyazaki wasn't totally there, and he's not gonna be totally there on this game. So we'll see. I think Dark Souls 2 is overhated, but then again, I'm also like, ooh, what's gonna happen with this new game? How's it gonna go? We'll see. So guys, that I think will be the video. Remember, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching this far if you have. Nice.